Hey guys, Stephanie with Fabulous Locks Hair Extensions here. I just wanted to come on video and kind of talk to you guys a little bit about a couple of the different methods that we offer here at the Fabulous Locks Hair Extension Salon. There are a ton of different hair extension methods out there right now, thankfully, to help different situations. Today though, I'm going to be going over 4 different methods. We're going to go over the seamless method, the micro-link method, the fusion method, and the laser beamer nano method. So first I wanted to talk about the seamless method, also called the tape method. So this is what one of the tabs look like, okay? Very, very seamless and flat, okay? So these extensions are going to be great for you if you have thinner hair or thick hair. Pretty much any client would be suitable for this type of extension, but I do use this a lot on people that have very thin, fine hair just because it's very gentle. This method also gives you a ton of volume, so that's why it's also good for people that have the thin hair, because you want that volume. The great thing about this method is that the hair is reusable. So you buy the hair one time, and I've had clients have the same hair for up to 1.5 years, 2 years, depending on how you take care of the hair. Sometimes it's sooner. It all depends on what brand you purchase and what you do to your hair, how you take care of your extensions. You're going to have to come in for maintenance every 6 to 8 weeks, so typically people will come in every 2 months to get their hair maintenance. Now what does that require? I will remove all your extensions out. I will remove the old tape that's on this tab. I will apply new tape on there, and then we will go ahead and apply them back into your head. Quick story, I actually have tried every single type of extension you can possibly imagine, and some were good, some I didn't like so much, and these extensions till this day are my #1 top favorite one. Now, people ask me all the time, like, what's the best extension? Like, what's the best? What's the best? And there really is no one answer for that, because everyone has different needs and everyone has different types of hair, so it all depends on each person. Now, if you have thicker hair, then you might want to go with something else. If you have thinner hair, you might want to go with something else. So that's why I like to sit down with each person individually and discuss your options and what's going to be best for your hair and what you're looking for. Another great thing about this method is that I'm actually wearing them right now. These extensions are so seamless that if you go pat your head, you cannot feel a thing. They're very lightweight. They're very, very comfortable to wear. You're not going to feel tension. You're not going to feel heaviness. And I just absolutely love this method. Personally, it's one of my favorites. The next method we're going to be discussing is going to be the micro-link method. So this method, the actual bond looks like a shoelace, the end of a shoelace, and it's great because it's individual strand. Now, if you put your hair up quite a bit, then the sides of your head, the tape tabs, might be a little constricting to move and put back, and these don't move all the way around. They only move up and down, and then when they start growing, they do move sideways. So if you do put your hair up quite a bit, then you might want to look at something like this, single-stranded. So these are going to give you all around movement. So it's going to be a lot better to put your hair up and do different updos and styles like that. So these are great too because there's nothing really bonding it directly to your hair. So it's pretty much just this bond here and a bead that I attach to this bond. Now, there's different types of beads for different types of hair types. These extensions will require you to come back for maintenance about every 2 months, and what I do is I actually go ahead and I loosen up the bead, I take any shedding out, and then I push it back up and tighten it back up. So that is going to be your maintenance when you come in for the micro-link method. So these are reusable, just like the tapes, seamless method. So that's good as well. I have clients that have had the same hair for, again, 1 year or 2, depending on how you take care of them. The next method I want to discuss is the fusion method, also called the keratin method. So this is actually a keratin bond, okay, and it's made of keratin. So I get a little hot tool that I have. I apply the hot tool to the piece of hair that I'm attaching this bond to, and I apply heat to it. Then I roll it with my fingers, and each bond is intertwined with the strands of hair that I apply it to. and this is going to last you typically 4 to 6 months. This method I recommend more for people that have normal to thick hair. This does last longer in between maintenances, but the hair is not reusable, so you will have to buy new hair every single time that you come in. When it comes to maintenance, I like to compare it to getting your nails done. So I don't know about you guys, but when I see that I have a little space in between my nails, a gap, when I get my nails done like in about 2 to 3 weeks, it starts to bother me, so I need to go back and get my nails done. But that's because I like to be fresh all the time. Some people can go a month without getting their nails done and not mind that gap because it's just lasting them longer. So it all depends on each personality. If you do mind and you like to feel fresh all the time, then I recommend getting something that's going to have more of a maintenance, like the tapes or the links. Those are going to make sure that you're fresh all the time and your hair extensions look on point at all times. The fusion method is actually I call it the classic extension method because it's one of the first extension methods available. Now, I'm not talking about weaving, I'm talking about hair extensions. Hair extensions is where all of your hair, your real hair, is exposed. A weave is where partial of your hair or all of your hair is concealed in braids underneath the tracks or extensions that are exposed. So the fusions were one of the first classic method of extensions that came out. Moving on, we're going to go ahead to our next and final method that I want to discuss for this video, and that is the Laser Beamer Nano by Hair Dreams. I get a lot of questions on this method because it is quite interesting. It actually is this stick right here, and I insert this in my laser tool, my laser gun, and it applies 5 extensions at one time, and the extensions are actually flat. So this extension method is great if you want to have the longevity of the fusions, which this does last 4 to 6 months as well, but you still want to have flatness to them. You don't want them to be round, you want them to be flat. These are going to be more flat, so it's going to be more comfortable and it's just going to lay flat like your regular hair does. The application is super quick. The time is cut in half just because every single time I apply one of these sticks, it's 5 extensions getting applied. So it's fairly quickly, in about 45 minutes to an hour, you're done and ready to go and have a full head of hair. And that is pretty much it for the Hair Dreams Laser Beamer Nano. It's pretty simple, it's amazing, it's a great system. The hair quality is absolutely stunning. Also, before I let you guys go, I wanted to explain to you guys, I am a hair extension specialist, so at Fabulous Locks Hair Extensions we do offer a whole bunch of different brands and varieties to choose from. There's a lot of options here because this is all we do. So that's great news for you guys. I do like to customize each extension service to each client because I love to make sure everyone is happy and everyone has the appropriate method for what they're looking for. A lot of the times I get this question, Stephanie, like, will this damage my hair? Like, will this, ruin my hair? I have thin hair, or I have alopecia areata, or, I cut my hair off, and, I want to know if, like, I want to grow my hair out. Like, is this going to help me? I get a bunch of questions, like, in that range. And the answer to that is that no. If you go to the correct professional that is certified and qualified and has experience and knows what they're doing and how to apply them and remove them correctly, then you should have absolutely no problems. It should not damage your hair. It should actually help you grow out your hair and help you have better hair in the end result. So I actually like to go ahead and not only apply the extensions, I like to make sure that the person has, or the client has, beautiful hair underneath and that the hair gets better or stays the same. So you don't want to backtrack. You don't want to just slap on extensions and then when you remove them have worse hair than you had when you first applied extensions. So that's my motto. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and explain to you guys a couple of the different methods that I offer here at Fabulous Locks Hair Extensions. If you guys want to make an appointment, I am located in New Jersey, North Arlington, New Jersey, which is in Bergen County. I take consultation appointments here 6 days a week, so you can go ahead and text message me. All the information is here and will be below, and you can check out my website and my Instagram and check out all my work. So have a great day. If you have any questions, leave some comments below, or you can ask me anything. You can text me anything. I'm always here to help. So I hope you guys have a great day and stay glamorous.